Hi guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my skincare routine with you guys. This is a pretty highly requested video, so I thought I would share it away. And I'm going to be sharing my morning skincare routine with you guys as well as my nighttime skincare routine. So there's going to be a lot of products. I'm not going to go into depth with all of these products. I'm just going to tell you why I like them and why I use them. And yeah, I usually film when everybody is asleep, but my family is all awake and they're having loads of fun, so you may hear them in the background. It's been pretty busy, so this was like the only time I could film, and I wanted to film something for you guys. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the morning skincare routine, and my voice is leaving me, of course. So let's talk about the cleanser that I use in the morning. So this is the cleanser that I actually use in the morning and at night in conjunction with another cleanser that I'm going to be talking about in a second. But this is the Egg Mousse soap, and this is from Too Cool for School, and this is a foamy cleanser. So it is, like the name states, it is like a mousse-like texture, kind of like a shaving cream. It's pretty cool. I like this because it cleans my face, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling really tight. I have dry skin, so I hate when a cleanser leaves my skin so squeaky clean that I can't even smile. It hurts almost. So this is really good because I wouldn't say it's hydrating, but it cleans my face without being overly abrasive for my skin type. And it smells pan-freaking-tastic. It smells so good. It smells very fresh. This is a Korean brand, so a lot of the skincare from the Korean brands are very fresh smelling, and I love that. The tool that I love to use in conjunction with this cleanser is this guy. This is from Vanity Planet, and I love it so much. I have never invested in a tool like this before because I felt like it was just too expensive, and for what it was, I couldn't dish out the money because I felt like the cleansers and my hands did just fine, you know. But this is really reasonably priced. I actually even have a discount code that I will leave down below right here for you guys if you want to check this out. It does have this on and off switch right here, if you can see, and I love the brush heads, guys. They are so easy to put on and off, and I love the size. That's my favorite part. I love that it's small and it's compact, and the bristles are very soft, and it just really cleans my skin very nicely. Sorry, my voice is just, it's leaving me. It's leaving me. My voice is gone. It's gone, guys. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna flow with it. So what I like about this is that it comes with several brush heads. It has several attachments to it, so you get all these brushes with this tool, which is amazing. So this one is the body brush, so you can give your body a nice cleanse. This is perfect for the winter. I've used this quite a bit with my shower gels, and I love it, especially like my hydrating creamier shower gels. I love it with that. And then it has a pumice stone brush head, which is amazing for the feet. And then lastly, it has this brush head, which is the exfoliating brush head for the face. And this is just slightly more stiff. It's not overly abrasive at all, but it doesn't have as much give as the regular cleansing brush. So after I cleanse my face, then I would use a mist or a toner. So the one that I have been using lately is this. This is from Josie, Maran, and this is the Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist. It smells like cucumbers, guys. It smells so good. Apparently this smells like cucumbers and geranium. I don't smell the geranium, but I do smell the cucumbers. It smells quite refreshing, and this is amazing. It works just like a toner in the sense that it refines your skin. This fights against free radicals, and it also stimulates collagen production. So it's just an amazing little treat for your skin, and it's very hydrating, and it just soothes and calms the skin. So I really like this a lot. I have a ton of mist, and I would probably do a separate video on all of those. But yeah, this essentially works as just a toner, and also I like to use this just throughout the day. It's just a refresher for my skin, so I love this. And the next thing right here is actually a pretty new step for me. This is an essence, and essences actually came from Korea. Now Korea has amazing skincare. They have a ton of steps, and this is one of their steps. So an essence is essentially a primer. That's what I like to think of it as. It's kind of like what you would use for your makeup. You would use a primer to make your makeup last longer. Now, this is like a primer for your skincare. So it helps absorb your skincare much better. It helps amplify all of your skincare benefits. So it's amazing stuff. So this is the Coop Raw Sauce, and this is Acer Maple Water. So it's just 100% Acer Maple Water. I have tried a ton of essences. I have the one from Belif. This is the Hungarian water essence. I also have this one right here. This is from Maran, and this is the 24 Shaken Whipping Essence. I don't know too much about this. This came in my mini box, and I found out some strange stuff about this. This actually is goat colostrum, so kind of weird. But you just shake it up like this, and it's really hydrating for your skin. It's like a milky essence. But this is the one that I definitely would recommend for you guys. I picked this up at Sephora. This is the bigger bottle, and it's just amazing. So you actually just drop it into your hand. It has a little stopper here. Don't throw away your stopper if you get an essence, because it would just go all over the place. But yeah, you would just drop a couple of drops into your hand. I drop about like 4 drops into my hand, and then I just pat it into my face. This is something that I use during the day and during the night. Sometimes I forget to use this just because this is a fairly new thing in my skincare routine. But every time that I do use this, I definitely notice a difference. This also helps to really plump up the skin as well. It has hydrating properties. So it's just fantastic. And the only weird thing about this is that it kind of smells like old school hair gel. I'm not even gonna lie, but nonetheless, I love it. So after my essence, I then pop on my treatment / serum. So the one that I have been using as of lately is from Henriksen, and this is the Truth Serum Collagen Booster. This is amazing, guys. If you don't try out anything else, at least pick up this. This is so good. And this is pretty much a potent vitamin C serum. So this has vitamin C complex to brighten, smooth, and help the appearance of aging. And I have gotten a lot of compliments on my skin for being just glowy without makeup. Since I do have rather dry skin, I like to use products that give me a glow and kind of take away the dullness that my skin sometimes can appear. I just love using this so much for so many reasons. I notice an instant difference with my skin every time I use this. It just plumps up my skin, it hydrates my skin, it gives me a really nice youthful appearance, and it gives me this beautiful natural glow. So I definitely recommend this, and if you've tried this, let me know what you think about it. So after I put on my serum, I then go on to my moisturizers. So I have a couple that I use during the day. So these are the 2 that I use, as well as my SPF. So this is my SPF. I guess I'll share this first. This is the 5-in-1 face cream with broad spectrum SPF 30. This is from First Aid Beauty. I use this alone as well as with my moisturizer. It just depends on the day. And this is amazing. It does 5 things for your skin. It prevents and reduces wrinkles. It corrects uneven skin tone. It filters UVA and UVB rays. It nourishes and moisturizes the skin, and it combats free radicals. Now, I like using this on days when I'm not going to put any foundation on, because it does have like a yellow tinge to it. You're probably not going to see it there. It does have a yellow tinge, so it does kind of even out my skin tone. So I love using this for that. But I do use this every day as just a simple SPF, because even though it's winter, the sun never goes away. So these are the 2 moisturizers that I like to switch out. And this is the Henriksen Sheer Transformation with Vitamin C Complex, Licorice Root, and Pea Extract. And then this one is the Belif The True Cream Aqua Bomb. And it's funny because both of these are for pretty normal, even oily skin people, because these are very lightweight and they absorb into the skin rather quickly. And that's what I love about these. Yes, I do have dry skin, but I don't like wearing very heavy moisturizers during the day, especially if I'm going to wear makeup, because that is just too much. And sometimes my makeup just doesn't sit too well if I have a very heavy moisturizer. What I've noticed is that they both have a similar texture to them. They look very different in the tub, but they both have a gel-like kind of consistency. So that's what makes them absorb rather quickly. And I do find that some gel moisturizers leave a very like tacky finish to your skin, and I hate that. Sometimes it works great for primers, but I love that these just absorb really quickly and they don't have that really yucky, tacky feeling. So this is the Sheer Transformation from Henriksen. And it does look like a cream, but it feels like a gel. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's very lightweight, and I mean, it absorbs so fast, and you only need the slightest bit of this. And then the Belif one is really cool. It's like a aqua color. It's like a aqua green or aqua blue. And yeah, it's just a very nice gel-like texture, and it's just fabulous if you want a moisturizer that is just going to absorb really, really well. And if you're not into primers, these actually work well underneath your makeup, and they hold up really well with your makeup. And so I would recommend this if you want a moisturizer that also works as a primer as well, because it does make my makeup last a long time. So I love these. I'm still like in shock with these moisturizers at how quick they absorb into the skin. Like, they're gone, people. They're gone. But my hands feel really, really nice. You guys may think I'm kind of crazy, but I do use 2 separate eye products for my eyes in the morning because my eyes just tend to be kind of puffy. I have a lot of fine lines, so I like to fix that situation right away. There's no miracle workers. I haven't tried anything that's just like holy grail for me, but I still like going ham on my eye cream. I still like to keep my under eyes very hydrated. So I like to go in with the eye gel first just because of puffiness underneath the eyes. And this is the Henriksen Ultimate Lift Eye Gel Roll-On. Now, I haven't seen this on the Sephora website. I don't know if the roll-on is still available, although this formula is still available, but in tub form, which is kind of strange. It would be a shame if they discontinued it. They always discontinue their products. I don't know why, or they change the packaging. Like this one, they changed the packaging. So this one comes with a metal applicator. You may be able to find this at TJ Maxx for like a discount, but yeah, this is amazing stuff. This is an eye gel that will leave your under eyes kind of tacky. That's why I go in with a more moisturizing kind of cream underneath my eyes. So this is what I use just to bring down the puffiness. So after I'm done with all of the other steps of my morning routine, I then go in with this. This is my last step, and this is the Henriksen Visual Truth Eye Cream. This is just your standard hydrating cream for your under eyes, and I use this underneath my under eyes, my entire orbital bone, and also on my lid area, and it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. I have heard that this is very similar to the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. I don't know if that's true or not. However, this absorbs really, really quickly into the skin, and it just really works wonderful to hydrate underneath my eyes, which is very important, especially since I have all those fine lines. And this does have antioxidant properties as well. For my nighttime skin routine, I use 2 types of cleansers, and I typically have makeup on my face at night, so I do use a cleansing oil. I love cleansing oils. I've talked about them before. This time I'm using the Bareminerals Mineralixirs Facial Cleansing Oil. And I really like this because you get a big tub of this. This is 6 fluid ounces, which is kind of huge. So you pretty much just dispense this onto your hands and then just rub it all over your face like so. Sometimes I will go in with a makeup eraser, which you will see in the clip. I will use that around my eye area or just my entire face, depending on how much makeup I have on that day. But I don't recommend a makeup eraser. If you want to use something like that, just pick up a washcloth. I mean, a makeup eraser for $20, you also have to constantly wash your makeup eraser in a washing machine, and that's just too hectic. So I definitely recommend just using a simple washcloth if you just want to get rid of some makeup. But you know, it does take off my makeup. It's not like a miracle worker or anything like that. But I do go in with this, and this just really melts away my makeup. It also takes away any eye makeup as well. I have tried a lot of cleansing oils, and I will say that this is one of my favorites. I also like the Josie Maran one, and I do like the Julep one as well. What I like about this one is that it's not an oversaturating type of oil. It almost has some give to it. Like, it's a dry oil, so it really picks up on all of the makeup. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's the best way I can explain it. If you've ever tried like a body oil, it's more of like a dry oil kind of consistency. This is kind of that. It's kind of a hybrid between a argan oil and a dry oil, and I think that's what makes taking off my makeup so easy. You probably hear Luna in the background because she is a screamer. These are a new step that I've been doing lately, and I do these about twice a week, and these are powder washes. Now this one is the Nude Detox. This is the Brightening Fizzy Powder Wash. This has vitamin C, omega 3, 6, and 9, and rose hip seed. What makes this so wonderful is that this is kind of a exfoliator with vanilla seeds. So it is a manual exfoliator because it has those tiny little vanilla seeds, but this also has enzymes in it that makes it a chemical exfoliant as well. So this instantly brightens up the skin, and it just gives you this beautiful glow, and I love it. But I will say it can be a bit abrasive, so if you have sensitive skin, they do have a sensitive version, so try that out. I also have been using this as well, and this is the Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder. So this has rice enzymes that do the same thing. It just kind of exfoliates the skin. It just takes up all of the dry skin cells, and it just leaves your skin very smooth and not textured, and I love it. If you have dry skin, this will be a miracle worker for you. But I will say, don't go crazy with this, because when I first used this and I just saw the instant results, I was like, I'm gonna use this the next day and the next day, and then my skin felt very irritated. Just be very forewarned that these are kind of potent. These are also just really fun to use in general, because you just put some on the palm of your hand and just add water, and it just instantly like fizzes up like a soda, and you just put it all over your face. It's kind of like a paste. It's just a beautiful product. So after I get my face all nice and cleansed, I then will go in with a toner or a face mist, and then after that I will use an essence once again. So then after my essence, I then go in with a treatment, and this is also from Henriksen. I have been using a lot of Henriksen products, and I love each and every one of them because they give you instant results. And this is the Henriksen Invigorating Night Treatment. This is a overnight resurfacer. This has 12 source AHA complexes, and this pretty much accelerates cell turnover, so it gives me really nice smooth skin. When I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels like a baby's bottom. It doesn't have any rough texture, and this also helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles, so this is great for anti-aging as well. So I love this for dry skin people, or if you have aged skin. This is really great. The thing that I will say about this, when I first picked this up, I was like, ooh, invigorating. This is probably going to be minty or cucumber smelling, but it doesn't smell like that at all. It doesn't have a fresh scent, nothing. It just smells like a chemical exfoliant. If you've ever used AHAs or BHAs, it smells exactly like that, which doesn't bother me, but I wish it kind of smelled invigorating like the name states. So these are the two nighttime moisturizers that I have been rotating. So this one is from Pharmacy. I have been absolutely obsessed with this brand. This is the product that I've been using the most. So I will do a review on Pharmacy and the products that I have used in a future video, but this is the one that I definitely recommend and is my favorite from the line. But this is the Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm, and this has Echinacea Green Envy. What's really cool is that Echinacea Green Envy is pretty exclusive to this brand, and I'm just going to read a little bit about Echinacea Green Envy. So it says here, this is a unique patent protected variant of Echinacea Purpurea that contains the highest known concentration of succoric acid, which provides the plant's restorative properties. It's a natural antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. So this is also very great for anti-aging. This does hydrate my skin like no other because it is like a balmy texture. It is thick, but since it is a balm, it melts really nicely into the skin. It sinks in really nicely, and once it sinks in, that's when you notice the firming properties. It's not overly firming, so it doesn't make your skin feel very tight, but you do notice the difference, especially around this area. I definitely notice the firming properties. But yeah, this is amazing. It smells really nice too. It has a very natural smell to it. Yeah, and the packaging is just everything, so I really like this product a lot. This also gives me a really nice glow that just lasts all throughout the night. And then the next one is the Nude Advanced Renewal Overnight Repair Mask. So this is a sleeping mask, and this is like a very heavy cream. So it is super moisturizing as well. This also sinks into the skin really nicely as well. And when I first used this, I was like, I don't really notice a difference. It kind of just seems like any ordinary nighttime cream. But for me, this is super hydrating, but when I wash this off the next day, that's when I notice the results. It makes my skin feel very, very soft. And so I do like using this when my skin needs that extra hydration. So I do really like this and I do recommend this. And lastly, the eye cream. This is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Overnight Balm. So again, this is like a balmy texture. It's like a very dense cream. That's the best way I can describe it. And you only need the slightest bit of this. I like this because it is super, super hydrating to the max. So it does leave a very hydrating film on your eye area. But I like that because I'm going to bed. It doesn't really bother me because it doesn't sink in rather quickly. I wouldn't recommend this if you're going to apply makeup after, but this is an overnight balm, so I definitely understand it. It is super hydrating and I really, really love this. So this ends my super long skincare routine. I hope that this was either entertaining or useful, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!